See, let me ask one question. Let me see. Normally, basically, you have an affair with me. You are a human being. I'm a human being. The affair did not work out for you the way you plan. Instead of you to walk away as two mature men and try some other place, you now feel that now you want me. You are entitled to my life. Then you feel you can lay a curse on me. Like saying that you can become the law. The audacity is set for you to even lay a curse on what you have not even established on with.
I believe in karma. I believe in consequences. When here is a lady that cheated on the husband and you think karma will not catch up with her. You know, the summary of this has made me realize that most married Nigerian women are cheats. This woman used her mouth to confess, someone that is well respected, held at high esteem, open her mouth to tell us that she was touching her body while on call with this pastor on the husband's bed, and that is not disrespectful enough.
Why are you saying
we
that?
are focused on crucifying the pastor, knowing that this woman is even the problem.
See, there is
Because this pastor wouldn't have had this opportunity to do these things, to even be sleeping with her, if she did not choose to cheat on the husband that God gave her.
You cannot identify a fake pastor in the areas of misbehaving via sex or maybe in normal lifestyle. These are human beings like me and you know that human beings are people that go contrary, they break rules, they break creation, they do things that you think is impossible.
Should we exempt this pastor of these crimes if truly he has committed them?
Look, nobody's saying they should exempt anybody. Like I said, one thing is constant. She's trying to expose everything wrong. Yes. It is not a crime for you to expose somebody doing the wrong thing. If I see thief now, see, I don't say this guy now armed robber. It is a right thing for me to raise alarm that there is an armed robber in our midst.
Yes.
You understand? But it is not right for me. I refer this guy go rob. Because this guy no share money, make the money reach me. I come tell the guy, say this guy is a robber. If they arrest this guy, send me and baby, me also supposed to follow the death sentence. Because if this man married her, who knows whatever crime they would have done?
They become partners in crime. Do you know
the dirty things they would have done? Do you know the bad things? Do you know? In fact, you should even applaud this man because he's trying to change by marrying another person. Yes. Because if he married her, it would be an encouragement for him to do more bad things.
Yes.
I saw a man preaching one day and he said, somebody posted a preaching of that man, and he said, "You are a woman, you talk back at your husband, you do this, you are a woman. How do you expect a man to marry you?" Because the man was somebody who think that he's preaching some of the things that pastors preach. They are preaching their story.
Yes. Experience.
Hello, people of God. I am the Almighty Spiritual Husband, and in this session, I'll be your host. Okay, we have here with us and Daniels, you already know, and by the other side, much more your favorite. Okay. So, no, people love the way you talk. Actually, I've seen the comments. Wow. Yes. So this session, we want to reflect on what we are seeing now on our social media space, right? We are seeing the case of Doris and the pastors.
Pastor Chris.
Pastor Chris. Yes. Exactly, the scandal. And now, people feel the pastor is very wicked, leading her on. Okay, and she's out there to expose the pastor of certain things he has been doing undercover, and everybody is just clapping. But I have a question: why didn't she report these allegations earlier on? An allegation that she is what do they call it, accomplice to, because she aided him in most of those atrocities. So because the man did not end up with her, she's angry and wants to destroy the man. Should we give her the premise, or should we crucify the man for her simply because she's not married, she's unhappy?
Well, I don't know if much more wants to go on, but well, what I would love to say is that her confession is based on jealousy. That's the first point you have to take. That's the first point. But not as if she's not trying to do the right thing. You understand? number one, let's hold this one, let's take this one as a constant. The constant thing here is that if you see someone doing what is not good, you should say it. That's the one thing she has done wrong. I mean, done good. That's the good thing that she has done. But the second one is that her confession now is not built on the right foundation.
Emotion.
It is based on emotion. It is based on disappointment. It is based on revenge. It is based on jealousy, because she's jealous about the girl that just got married. That's the point you can't dispute. That's one thing. Another thing is that we cannot crucify this man because he's coming out now to say, because if the man married her, he would not have said this, irrespective of the fact that he claimed that the brother died because of this man. Because if this man told her, look, I want to marry you, this discussion will not have it. So if at all we want to crucify this man, we should crucify her with this man. That's my own opinion. We cannot crucify this man alone. She's an accomplice to whatever this man has done. Do you understand? No matter what this man has done that is messy, she's a part of it. So if we want to crucify this man, like I saw a video about him and very dark man this morning. I think this morning, this evening, this morning.
Her or the guy?
Her. She very dark man made a call with her, and she was saying a whole lot of things about what this man has done, and all the things that he's gonna send very dark man the chat and everything. I have no problem with that. She can do whatever she wants to do with whatever information she has.
She's the victim now.
That's what I'm saying. But the problem now is that if we are crucifying this man, I don't have no problem with anybody crucifying the man. He has done a bad thing. You understand? But if we are crucifying this man, we should crucify her. It's just like somebody, me and you go do robbery. Because I know shame money reach, you carry me, go report, give police, then police come arrest me. Now what for you? The unfortunate Jeremiah Motufefe, who have
mentioned.
That's why I talk about friendship. Be careful of people you make in yourself.
Who are giving now for friendship? Because squad now, not a squad.
Let me say this. Let me ask you this, right? There is this saying that secrecy is where our power lies. Okay. I am not a fan of this pastor. I'm not a church person, I'm a traditional person. I don't even like pastors to start with because they oppose what I represent. But we should not make it an habit that whenever a woman is displeased in a relationship, we kill the guy. Right? You're bringing up the man's fraudulent case. It has been there. Yes, it has been there. My problem is she knew all these things and she still wanted marriage, right? She wanted marriage because the man did not marry her. She's now out to destroy it. And do you know that? Do you know that it is foolishness? The expectation is too high that you cheated on your husband. And this guy knows you cheated on your husband with him, and you expect him to marry you and not feel you will cheat on him. The insecurity will be there, and there is no decent guy on earth that will make that mistake.
One thing about this is that the fact about this, the whole thing is that the man, that Pastor Chris, Pastor Chris, right?
Yeah.
The man, to me, the man don't have any scandal
At all.
People used to feel pastors are angels. Pastors are human beings like me and you, also entitled to other four victims to other things that we do too. People used to see pastors like people that are saints. Pastor is coming to become a pastor for you. The way you see him, he's going to represent that. That's why he wears suit, he wears tie, and to come in and pastor you. So people used to feel that maybe without pastor, you don't have access to God. So there are characteristics of pastors. One, this man is living his normal life. This thing that is happening to Doris is happening around us, around everywhere. Everybody are facing it. Okay, because you know Doris, and because you know Pastor
Chris.
This is simple arithmetic that you betray your husband.
Do you believe in karma?
It depends.
Do you believe in karma? Do you think God is there? Now there is this saying, Okay, I had a question, I think still on this podcast, that I was asked. Why is it that when relationships spoil, women go they sway and they go they catch men?
Which
why
they catch?
Why you know they catch
Which of
men?
them know where they catch? Who said they catch? That they be God.
Let me say something.
Who they catch? Please, I want to please just switch to that please. We are going back to join them. Please, he said when they sway that.
Yeah, I'm actually.
See, let me ask you one question. Let me see. Normally, basically, you have an affair with me. You are a human being, I'm a human being. The affair did not work out for you the way you plan. But once you have an affair with somebody, you'll be able to know that person and you'll be able to know if this person is good to go with you. Affair is just an introduction that introduces you to somebody that you get to know that person before you make the final decision of maybe this person is more important to me. You have a affair with me, I have a affair with you. You live your normal life, I live my normal life. At the end of the day, my normal life does not fit you. Your own normal life will not suit me. Instead of you to walk away as two matured men and try some other place, because now the society will make love look like you can find it any other way, no matter the first person you find it with. You now feel that now you born me, you are entitled to my life. I do no longer have a choice. You feel that maybe now you getting me. You understand now? I don't have a choice to say you are not good for me. You think you lay a course because I move on to something that will be better for me. When you move on with somebody that is going to be better for and give me peace and all of that. You understand? And this is you assuming that I don't have a choice to make my own decision of keeping you or some other person. Then you feel you can lay a course on me. Like saying that you can become the world, or like saying that you even the person who program the person come this life, or now you the cater for this person. You're not acting as if everything you guys are not meeting to match up something that happens or it does not work. You feel now you own this person and to every extent that you can lay a course, the audacity is set for you to even lay a course on what you have not even established on with.
Let me come to that. See.
So that's mentality. Sorry, that's mentality we are talking about. You understand that you do something with human being. Human being normally we know that human beings are people that break rules. In our heritage, we are people that break rules. The impossible we do it.
Let me come to that. There is this saying in our dialogue. The man might tell us so block me. Yes. You know that when you are dealing with someone and you are open-minded, you are truthful, and the relationship does not. For instance, you meet a lady, you love her, she loves you. At the end of it, you realize that your DNA does not match, and you leave her. She lays a curse on you. It cannot catch you because you did not offend her. You are doing the right thing. Now I had the contact that they laid a curse on the boyfriend. The boyfriend became miserable, went to churches, and he was asked to come and apologize to the girl. I guided the girl on how to undo the curse, and it works. This boy offended the girl. The girl cried, laid the curse. Nobody, see, you need to understand that when you offend people, when you wrong people, when you cause people pain, the tears from a heartbroken person moves mountain, actually. But in as much as in that, I'm coming. In that relationship, if you were truthful, you did everything you're supposed to do without hurting her, there will be no cause. Anybody that lays a curse on you that you have not offended, that cause does not stand.
Let me reverse to what you said earlier on. You said he that is without sin should be the first to cast the first stone, right?
Okay.
He without sin to be the first to cast the first stone. In some extent, one, they talk within concern African man with Jesus. In a sense that we Africans, we break rules, tonton. We cannot keep the rules at all. You now, the person past relationship, the person or some other person to advance to your level of making other person feel bad, then open another relationship with you at the same time, left someone behind. The other person has been heartbroken, and the person expects love from you. At the end of the day, the love does not work out. Being that she has forgotten that she has also break someone's heart at the back. She thinks she can lay a curse on you as she has not offended some other person emotionally before. That's when curse can come in and work. But once you have done the same to somebody, you do not have any other right to judge some other person.
Well,
Okay,
this is let me come. I'm coming. This aspect is actually 50-50. There's a one where you've not done anything wrong. Let's take for a woman. She does everything right to you. She's been good to you. She has not cheated on you. She's not done everything. She's very loyal to you. She's done everything a woman, the right thinking woman would do to keep a man. But you are not doing the right thing. You humiliate her. You do a lot of things to her. You break her heart. The Bible says something. It says, a broken and a contrite heart, God will not despise. Do you understand? For you to break her heart that she has a good intention about you and you to do that, my brother, that girl cries. That girl cries and lays it cause on you. It will stand. But then there's another one. That's why I say this. That's what I'm saying. It's two-edged sword. There's another one that this girl, you're not doing the right thing. But you are serious. There's a woman that we say this in once. The one that loves you, but she has not given you enough reason, to feel like this girl wants to stay with you. Maybe based on how she treats you, she insults you, does a whole lot of things, or actions. You are not really sure. You're not convinced that this girl wants you. And then you see another woman who gives you everything, who makes you feel like you are safe, and then you leave her. There's something we call in the Bible costless.
Costless because
Proverbs 26 verse 2 to be precise. It says the undeserved cost will not land on the intended victim. If she like, let her pray. If you like, let her stand naked.
Did you say that my focus?
I'm not saying that's why what I'm trying to say is that I am not saying people that go out to hurt people that they think they are free. When you hurt somebody intentionally, it becomes a cost.
Yeah.
You understand now? But once you don't know about you hurting somebody, you understand now? Then there's no cost.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people bring that cost anyhow. They feel that maybe
it will stand because you are a woman.
The way they feel, because women, I remember that women are one people. Women are one people that they like to intimidate men.
Or they will carry your period blood and pray for you that you based on something that you have not done.
Yes, it is women. It's a women nature to also want to intimidate a man to stay with them. Is in their nature.
They can do everything.
They want to intimidate a man to stay.
How do you think a woman will come and get pregnant for you just to trap you down?
Most of what she will pass through, some family will pass through.
She knows that the process is not going. She might suffer in this process, but she does not want you
to know the woman has good intention for you. You understand that? And you are still keep on deceiving her. It will become a curse. But once you know the woman has good intention for you and you are sure, then you look down on her intention or you are not interested. Nobody will come and make choice for you. Even before a woman will come out with a man they want to marry. The two of them have agreed. They say the two cannot work without
agreement.
They must agree. So they must you must have that feeling, it's that interest of you want me forever. Before I'll bring my own day, we attach together and make it become one, and it works.
I have seen that we are not in agreement. I said, look, this thing cannot work.
Somebody that you're not agreeing every time you guys are agreeing.
You want to force me. I have seen a video of this preacher. Let's go back to the preacher.
No, I wanted to say something. Let me say this. I am happy how this discussion is actually going, right? Because you people are hitting the nail on the head. Now, I believe in karma. I believe in consequences. Now, here is a lady that cheated on the husband in the husband's bed, their matrimonial bed, right? And you think karma will not catch up with her?
Because do you know why I say
now? I'm coming, please.
Do you know when karma coming? Please, sorry. Do you know when karma coming? Karma normally comes in. Your conscience is going to make their karma to come to manifestation, because once you are doing what is bad, it's firstly your conscience is going to make you to prepare karma. That make you know that this thing is dangerous. Anything that you are afraid of, you cannot do it in public. You cannot do it as a normal thing. You automatically become a karma.
Let me say that right. A lady misbehaved, because every time we feel it is only when a woman cries and lay curses that it comes true. I have one question. How many men, when relationship ends, actually cry and pray for
none of them?
These women, they mess these men up. But any man that cries and prays to his God, see, I have been faithful to this lady. I've not cheated on her, and possibly she cheated, right? I've never laid a hand on her. I've tried my best to treat her well, but she does not see me as the man she wants to be. She messes me up, then leaves me to shame. I cry and I pray. This is a case of a man that married a woman, right? And you think that God Almighty that says...
Now when you escape, me I will ask you, as you don't come in Greece saying that the case of a man marrying a woman, because I want to ask you this question. In the areas of fornication, you understand now, which people know
we will come to that.
Which people know that fornication is not normal. Then you still need God to go and punish somebody in the area of fornication.
We will come to that. It is not God. It is not God that punishes. It is spiritual entities like
Yes.
It is like spiritual husband. So I'm coming to that. Let us bear in mind that this guy was
illegal business.
No, I'm coming.
As fornication.
I'm coming.
You want God to go and punish somebody for you.
This is a case that a man that married a woman got betrayed, got cheated on, and this is a woman that was married in the church. It does not make sense. This broke the heart of that man, and I believe that man cried to God. And crying to God means that God will avenge him. Do you understand? Women should not feel they can mess their husband up.
They're the only one that can get
and move on. Do you understand?
Men don't treat it as important. Men don't do extra man.
Just shaking up and leave.
That is what I was trying to say.
The first reality, when most reality comes, the man will face it as the challenge.
When someone is heartbroken,
there is nothing.
When someone is heartbroken and he cries to his God, and as much as this person is guilty, pain, and you are guilty, that cause the summary of this has made me realize that most married Nigerian women are cheats. This woman used her mouth to confess, someone that is well respected, held at high esteem, open her mouth to tell us that she was touching her body while on call with this pastor on the husband's bed, and that is not disrespectful enough.
Why are you saying
we are focused on crucifying the pastor, knowing that this woman is even the problem. Because this pastor wouldn't have had this opportunity to do these things, to even be sleeping with her, if she did not choose to cheat on the husband that God gave her.
What I'm going to say is that in the case of that Doris and man, there's a way that man is going over cases these days. We Rattles, we are losing confidence. Because this is not the kind of our fight. This is not what we interface. Because normally, you've seen it right. This woman was the parent woman that had cheated on her husband, left her husband sad, and meet with the man of God and thinking this man of God is an angel, according to how she feels. You know, and then this man, God used this same person now to show her what the same pain that she put that person through, for her to regret. Now you are coming out now to seek for justice for what?
Let me tell you why. Very Dark Man has a case with fake pastors, and this is a case of a pastor that
the fake pastor is like the case study. Let me just say, because the fake pastor
this is a case. That's why it's not really about
that is why he is interested to pull down a fake pastor, not because of this. Understand now the crime that this pastor has existed.
Because you know why people used to feel this thing. So people used to see pastors as saints. You know that's why Very Dark Man is feeling that he wants to pull out a fake pastor. Do you know why? You cannot identify a fake pastor in the areas of misbehaving via sex or maybe in normal lifestyle. That is not how.
Because even the people in the Bible did it.
You know why? People in the Bible did it. This worse than this, and at the same time. These are human beings like me and you know that human beings are people that go contraries, they break rules, they break creation, they do things that you think is impossible. You understand now? So you cannot expect a perfect human being, even though in the area of a pastor in this life.
Let me correct that impression. Pastors are not normal human beings like you and I. Pastors have the tendency to be tempted more than a normal person. Pastors have spiritual, in as much as you are doing the right thing, there will be an opposition fighting you dearly. So if you're not in that position, you will never understand. It is totally his decision to fall for the trap. It is also his decision to stay upright. And I know for sure that staying upright has never been easy. And if they want to scrutinize all of us, they're going to say none of us stay upright.
See, the truth is that even in the Bible, even Paul the apostle had to say at some point, he said that the things I want to do are the things I cannot do, and the things I don't want to do are the things I see myself doing. So you do not expect a pastor to be perfect. For me, I would say leave Pastor Chris alone. If he wants to go out, because he took a fight with Jeremiah Motufefe, and that's okay with me. You know, he was selling miracle water, and he said that this water is going to heal this. You have to question him, say, how does this water heal you? But him going into what Doris is doing with Pastor Chris, that is a personal. So except maybe Pastor Chris has a wants to eliminate her or assassinate her or do anything. That's when I would say he's wrong to do that.
My point is that this Doris of the girl won. If she wants to, by law, she has to be anything that Pastor Chris is going down with. He has
to go down with the same thing. If they give her 10, if they give him 10 years imprisonment, she also has to go to 10 years imprisonment.
Do you know what I said to you? You are an accomplished to convict. You know why? Crimes are going down. You understand that? You are aware. Then you are keeping mute. This girl, she's trying to create traffic. You know, she knows she has moved already, and her age, she knows that nobody will want to marry her again. Come out and take her.
She would have sleep with her.
No, sleep with her.
I want for you. It's continuous process. Continuous process. You understand now? Marry is the continuous process. If you don't do it, some other people that are doing it.
Marry you be the problem. No, you go knock you.
I want to marry you. That be the main problem. You understand now?
All right, guys. Listening to you guys speak, I had a lot going through my mind, and one of the things that went through my mind is this: should we exempt this pastor of these crimes if truly he has committed them?
Look, nobody's saying they should exempt anybody. Like I said, one thing is constant. She's trying to expose everything wrong. Yes. It is not a crime for you to expose somebody doing the wrong thing. If I see thief now, I don't say this guy now armed robber. It is a right thing for me to raise alarm that there is an armed robber in our midst.
Yes.
You understand? But it is not right for me. I refer this guy go rob. Because this guy no shame money, make the money reach me. I come tell the guy, say this guy is a robber. If they arrest this guy, send me on the bed. Me also supposed to follow the death sentence.
You guys are accomplished. You get the problem. Everything that been going on for years.
Because what's going now is that
I've dated this man for 8 years.
Do you know what I'm saying now? Because if this man married her, who knows whatever crime they would have done?
They become partners in crime. Do you know
the dirty things they would have done? Do you know the bad things? Do you know? In fact, you should even applaud this man because he's trying to change by marrying another person.
Yes.
Because if he married her, it would be an encouragement for him to do more bad things.
Yes.
I saw a man preaching one day, and he said, somebody posted a preaching of that man, and he said, "You are a woman, you talk back at your husband, you do this, you are a woman. How do you expect a man to marry you?" Because the man somebody was doing that he's preaching. Some of the things that pastors preach, they are preaching their story.
Yes. Experiences, right on.
Yeah, true. Most of the things that pastors preach, you think that they are getting it from his inspiration of the Holy Spirit. It's not the Holy Spirit. It's not their experience.
Me too, I talk my experience. All these things I get proof. I don't exaggerate. You understand?
You understand? There are people that preach experience, not from the Holy Spirit. But this experience is not for you to learn from, because one thing about me is that I learn more from people's experience rather than any other thing. I look at you, somebody went mad smoking. That is enough to teach me a lesson.
Yes, that's
enough to teach me a lesson. I look at somebody, he carried the money from his business to go and chase woman, and his business crumble. It's enough lesson for me. Yes. I don't have to wait for that thing to happen to me for me to learn from it. I like to learn from it. So for the person to come out and tell you his own experience, that's what he was saying. How can a woman be doing this and you want to marry her? He was talking to himself. You would think that he's preaching to you. But there's somebody in the congregation who also needs to hear that story, to also resonate. Exactly. So the man wakes up one morning and realizes that, this woman, if I marry this woman, I will do more bad things. So
the man wants to change.
We should applaud him for making the right decision, and not try to crucify him. Because the decision that he made, if he might, do you know what will happen if he might? It will become, in fact, maybe they would have one day wake up and say, Pastor Chris is doing human part business.
No, if she had succeeded being with that man, if I really look back, it would be like all the things she said about the ex-husband was true. Because God is not dead. And karma is active. It must never end well with her.
This world is being designed this way. If you like believe on anything, you believe on. But once you do what is not right, there's consequence.
Exactly.
What's coming, because when you are dealing with a human being, anything that you are doing that is not right, you are doing it to your fellow being. You understand? So there must be a consequence.
But women don't believe in accountability and consequences.
Do you know why? Do you know why I used to like? I love myself. I say in my next life I have to be a man again. Do you know why? One, I have seen people in my peer groups, girls, thousands of girls in my peer groups. You know, now if you see them, you say they think that they don't born me.
Exactly, that's true.
Seriously, they fake easily. You the fast fake. Well. The man that wants to use you, the man will continue using you. If you like, can the man 20 times in his phone, go to his man and see that he's teaching and teaching for as far as you are still going there. You understand? He still want to use you. Not that way that will make that man to change. The only thing that will make that man to change and want to treat you better is maybe your quality that you portray, your character. Is what will shape a man. The man will say, okay, oh, this one is unique. You understand? Let me not treat this one the way I treat others. At least I may not be convinced that this person has a good plans for me. If I be children with this person, my children will grow better. You understand? They will not be under stress for me. That's what men consider. So men used to feel that men consider beauty. That's why you see a lot of handsome, good-looking guys end up with girls that women that are not too that flashy. You know why they did that? You know, as if they don't have good eyes, they don't see the people that are quality, but they want to settle for peace. They want to settle for peace and growth.
Someone that wants to build.
They want to settle for peace and growth. So when you feel you know it all as a woman, you feel you everything must be on your way. You feel all your impression is to be talking too much. You understand, and make other people feel bad. You feel you body shame other people. Then you feel you are entitled to have a better man than every other person. That's when you lose.
I love to conclude my own part by saying, or whatever conclusion I have to say, that women have two major problems that if they conquer these two problems, they will do well. Whatever else they need to do it will be easy for them. One is a woman feeling that if I leave you, if you're my boyfriend, if I leave you now, another man, men plenty will want me. I'm too beautiful. There are many men. That's the first problem that women have. Now the second problem that women have is that they feel that I am still young. Let me do what I want. When I reach a age, I want to be serious, I will be serious. My brother, if women can conquer that two problems, that two mentality, my brother, we will have good women.
You know, recently a lady, we were talking and she said, "Of course, I'm a lady." I was like, "What does that mean? What does I'm a lady mean? I'm a girl mean? You know, is that an excuse for you to misbehave?" And I told her, "Look at me. Do I look bad? Do you think women don't desire me? Should I open my phone to see the number of people I turned down? What makes you think you are too beautiful that men can't resist? And as such, you still have to be soft and kind to men."
It's supposed to be taking longer now. It's supposed to.
Do you understand?
You find that the way
I asked her, do you think my woman does not know that women outside are crushing on me, that they need me? What do you mean that you are a lady?
See, men are the hottest in the market.
So it's not even about being hot. Like men are the price.
See, men are the price of the market.
Do you know what that means? Now, there is this man in Delta State that married 19 women. Like this man took what the Bible said, that at the appointed time 6 women will come. Say, I get my clothes, I get my food. Just marry me, make an answer your name. And this man took it serious, took it times 3, 6, 6, 6. And double. I get to offer 19. And they talk. Now, let women stop this thing of trying to defame or rubbish a man that is not comfortable with their bad misbehavior.
Yes.
Let's tell ourselves the truth. There's no decent man that will settle with a woman that cheated on the husband on their matrimonial bed.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Let's not make it look as if the pastor is a beast. Yes, the pastor is not a beast. The pastor is doing what my mom will encourage me to do. Even your mom too will encourage me. A good mother will encourage me. Now what I do? Even
that man will do the same thing. Yes. You go take marry woman, wait on between another man.
No, very that man is not be like the relationship aspect.
He will do the same thing. Yes, he will do the same thing.
I wonder if it comes from
every man will do the same thing.
So
you know that this is what this woman did to the other man.
Let's not make
You have the other that this woman feel do me the same thing. Oh.
Let's not make an attitude that maybe when a man is uncomfortable with a disrespectful woman, we condemn the man, and when a woman rubbishes and leaves a man, we applaud her, because this same lady made it clear that Nate should leave Regina, that marriage is not by force, and now it's got to her own turn. She wants it to be by force, and when the man refused to marry her, she wants the man's downfall.
Yes, she wants the man hell.
We should not encourage such nonsense. That means that at the end of it, any woman that misbehaves around us, the men that are not wife material, and we refuse to wife them, we are gone.
Mean that they will decide to bring us down.
We should not encourage such.
That we don't get the decision. I don't get the decision.
And at the end of it, I want people watching this podcast to understand something. Secrecy is where your power lies, irrespective, because people will drag you down with what they know about you.
Yes.
Do you understand that?
As a man, give small minimum things for yourself.
Now, so if you're a man, you never feel too comfortable.
No anything to tell your wife.
Yes.
No
the
anything.
things people know about you is what they use to bring you down.
They are what they call dignity of a man. You know,
and guess what?
Don't say it all.
Guess what? It's not a matter of I trust this person because everybody can be bought. Everybody has a price.
Everybody change. Even your wife will change.
Everybody has a fucking price at which they can compromise. So at this point, I condemn what Doris did to the ex-husband. See, this is the same thing that Tuntu did to her ex-husband. Came out, condemned the man, and went to the church to confess. And people, I asked a question after this confession, has she gone back to her ex-husband to apologize to the man she offended? No. And the people in the comment section were telling me that she has confessed to God and God has forgiven her. How is that possible?
You find the woman now, we'll go big.
And you feel, and they feel within them that making such statement is right, that a woman that offended a man, rubbish a man, such that another woman no will want be with this man. And now they move on, they realize that no man is actually coming to them because they offended someone, and they run to the church to pretend
for remedy.
You cannot tell me she confessed without apologizing to the man. She has no stand with God. Let's tell ourselves the truth. We are not stupid. We are not hypocrites. She offended someone, and there is a consequences to that action.
Person is still alive.
Yes, and that person was heartbroken.
The best way to cancel that person is to go back to that person and apologize.
You understand?
Feel remorse.
So she felt that after she thought that she had options, only for her to realize she's optionless, and now she decides to go into the church. And guess what? She will be doing the same fucking thing that Doris is doing, sleeping with the men of God. He confuses them, distracting from the calling that God did. You know that women like this are used as destruction to make men of God fall, because no decent man will go for them, and the devil uses them.
But another thing,
I have
one wrong. But the other way wrong. I used to tell people, you see this church something, if you know say you know if you keep to the rules, when they always give big shame, you go out of God. Avoid them. This church something. Come out to the world. Do that world thing. Nobody will judge you. Do you know why they are judging this man now? They are judging him by the sense that they say woman a pastor and a saint. They don't expect the pastor to be that.
Did you hear what he said?
Sleeping with his members. You understand now? It's a very wrong thing for a pastor to do. You understand that? You have ashamed the ministry.
But the problem now is that the problem now is like somehow I see.
You say you are a pastor, you're not married, so that
the man is not married. That is why
you're not married.
You're not married. So this is why I somehow this is why I somehow accept why some churches say that you cannot be a pastor until you are married.